Okay, I'm kidding. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Charmaine. If you're new here, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not, hi bestie. Thank you for being here. Let's jump right into it. Welcome to episode 2 of In My 30s Diaries. Today I want to talk about goal setting and setting systems, okay? I don't know what it is about turning 30 and being in your 30s. There's something that makes you want to chase your goals, chase your dreams. I think it's because we know ourselves better. I think we've developed and grown and we've learned a lot over our 20s to get to this point. And so I'm really excited about 2025. Something is in the air about this year. I can feel it. And I feel invigorated. I feel motivated to step out of my comfort zone. I feel confident in who I am. And I'm ready to set goals and set systems that help me achieve those goals. So I would like to share that with you, and hopefully I can teach you something, and hopefully you can teach me something, and we can grow together and learn together. Disclaimer, okay? When I was trying to figure out how I can digitally set my goals and keep them somewhere I can find them, I decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna reopen up my Notion and get started on there. But before that, let me look for inspiration, okay? Let me look around on the internet, see what people are doing, and wow, some of you have brains from God, the gods, because I was looking at some of these Notion pages and I was like, this is aesthetic, this is detailed, this is like, I don't know, man, do you need a tech degree to do this shit? Because I think it had to do with my ADHD, honestly, but I could not fathom how to make it all glitzy and glammy and aesthetic. So I had to actually just stop myself, gather myself, and set up my Notion goal page and systems page in a way that was simple and worked for my ADHD brain. So if you're an ADHD girly or whoever you are that has ADHD and you're watching this, here's a simple Notion setup or whatever you want to call it for goal setting for 2025. And if you're here and you're thinking, girl, it's the middle of January when you're posting this, like, who's still setting goals? We are. All of us who are setting goals, it doesn't matter what time it is in January, we're setting goals. Because me, I used to be that girl that was like, oh, I forgot to set goals, and now it's the 15th, 16th of January, so I'm just going to give up. January is still January, baby. We're going to set our goals. We're going to set systems to achieve our goals because we're going to get what we want. All of that being said, this video is going to take you through my simple Notion setup and how I am planning to achieve my goals. And hopefully it can help you or help someone you love. So let's get started. Got my little iPad here, and I'm going to do a screen recording of how I set my goals. So I'm going to be using my iPad to kind of show you my Notion page. So if I'm looking down, just know that's what I'm doing. But obviously I'll put my Notion on the screen here for you. But basically I just labeled it Shaw's 2025 because it's mine. And I added a caption from Maya Angelou because she's a queen and I love her, and I think it will motivate me every single time I get my goals for the year. And then this is my vision board. So I did this actually in December and was kind of not sure how else I would, reincorporate this or make it into like tangible steps. But this is my vision board, and I split it up into themes and to be more consistent in my workouts, because working a 9 to 5 job, I tend to just be a little bit lazy when I get home and not really work out, or I just don't know. In the winter months, it's so hard for me to wake up early and work out. And so I'm trying to get out of that excuse mode and really be more consistent with working out. And then for me, it would mean doing more yoga because I really enjoy it, and to get back into running because, believe it or not, your girl used to be a runner back in the day, and I kind of just stopped, I guess. So I would love to get back into running. And then I had my financial goals, which obviously is like everyone else, achieve some financial growth, save some money. I would really love to start a small business, whatever that looks like. I'm still dreaming up whatever that looks like for me. Then I set some relationship goals of travel. I've put some places that I would really love to go, that being Bali or Malaysia, and going back to Thailand, because we were in Thailand for about a month, but it was a very transitionary period. And it was very stressful because we were trying to sort out visas for Korea and a lot of things were up in the air. And so we were able to kind of live for a month in Thailand because we had to live within our means, but it felt very stressful. So I would love to go back and just really enjoy it properly because I still had a good time when I was there, but I feel like I'd feel very present. And so I would love to go back to Thailand and enjoy. And I would love to go to China to go visit or maybe move there. So that would be fun. And then also I have some creative goals. I would love to get monetized on YouTube and get some, eventually save up to buy certain gears and cameras to help my YouTube channel grow and expand. And I also added creative goals that aren't essentially all about like growing some sort of brand or business like YouTube. And so that would be painting. I'm not a painter by all means. I'm not good at it at all. But I would love to learn something that's different for me, something that I'm not good at, just to, I don't know, relax my brain or train my brain or just keep it going. So I'm not doom scrolling on TikTok all the time. And then I would really love to go to a pottery class, whether that's just once or regularly, because there's something about pottery that I'm just obsessed with. I've never done it, but every time I see videos, I'm like, I want to learn how to do that. And so this year I want to be intentional with doing that. And so in general, that is my vision board. From my vision board, I was able to sort of thematically split up what I wanted to focus on. Use this gallery view to categorize what I wanted to achieve this year. And then I put in some quotes, okay, like picture quotes from Pinterest to kind of, you know, encourage me as I'm going in to look at my goals. And so obviously I have goals for health and fitness, finances, relationships, creativity and hobbies, travel, career and YouTube. And I feel like these sayings were something that will keep me encouraged whenever I go click on and to see what I'm doing. So a brief overview is health and fitness. Again, nothing pretty about this, guys. It's just, it is what it is. This is more like a checklist. I want to run more for fun, meditate and do yoga more often. I think the one thing I didn't mention was I want to read a book a month for health and fitness. And then finances, I am rich. Okay, baby, I don't mean like I want to be a millionaire vibes, you know, it'd be nice, but I'm rich. I want to know that I want to, when I look at this, when I look at the goals for my finances, I want to feel rich in what I have because I can afford to live and be within my means, if that makes sense. To use a budget because I set up, I actually need to focus on using my budget because I'll set it up and then use it for a week and then be like, nah, bored. So yeah, ADHD for you, babes. And then save 500K a month. That's Korean won. It's not a lot, but it's feasible. So save that a month and put that aside and then eventually start a small business. I'm not sure what that looks like for me yet, but I really would love to start one, even if it doesn't really bring in a lot of finances, but for me to sort of put myself out of my comfort zone and start something new and learn how businesses work, I guess. And then relationships. I think I spoke on this already. Communicating kindly, being intentional. Oh, this one I didn't talk about is being more intentional with my friends and family back home. I think it's a very unique experience living abroad. You know, you kind of have to work extra hard to make sure that you're communicating with people. And then again, I know I keep referencing this. It's not an excuse, but with my ADHD, it's so hard for me to kind of keep track of relationships because not in a horrible way, but my brain specifically, I don't know about every other ADHD person, but my brain is very much in the nicest way possible, out of sight, out of mind. And so I need to be more intentional with relationships like that because it's not a fair way to treat anyone else. And so for me, that's a goal, is to be more intentional and phoning people, texting people back, and then making more female friendships. I think that one is a bit difficult for me because abroad, you know, you have to work very hard to find your type of people. And I think for me, that's been a struggle. And so if it's possible this year, that'd be great. If it's not, I'm not gonna cry about it. And then the next one is creativities and hobbies. Knitting is something I really wanted to try. I've tried it before and I really enjoyed it. And then I think I put my I think I put my stuff in a box and I forgot about it. So lol, need to take that out and try knitting again. And then I really want to write a book for fun. I don't know what I want to write about. I mean, I have a general idea, so I'm not going to tell you, but I have a general idea. But I want to write a book for fun, just see how it happens, be creative in that. And then I want to learn Mandarin or Spanish because that will tie into one of the goals that I have, which is visiting China or living in China. And so I think it will be really fun to learn Mandarin. And yeah, I just like the way Spanish sounds. So I want to learn Spanish, y'all. So I need to actually do that. And in terms of travel, I've already told you specifically moving to China. We'll see how that works out, but I want to try. And then in terms of career and YouTube, I would love to start posting less selfish content. And so I'd really love to post things that are helpful to people when they read them and can help others grow and can be kind of a relationship where or a community where we help each other grow. And so I'm really trying to focus on that this year. I really want to get 500 subscribers. It seems like such a small goal, but it's taking me so long to get there, but I would really love to achieve 500 subscribers. So if you're here and you like my vibe, subscribe please, babes, and create a wonderful community online. And then, so yeah, those are the 6 categories in which I've kind of put my goals in. The thing that I've been learning about and reading about, which I really think is very helpful, is putting your goals into quarters of the year. And so here I have my first quarter goals, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And then underneath each one, I decided to put like resources or tasks that I need to do that will help me achieve certain goals, because some goals might take the whole year, some goals might be month dependent or quarter dependent. And so I thought it'd be easier for me to kind of, instead of flailing around like trying to achieve my goals, there's set systems that help me achieve those. And so I have this tab here that talks about the resources and tasks that I would need to do to achieve this certain goal. So my resources and tasks are essentially systems that are going to help me achieve my goals starting from the first quarter. And so for health and fitness, I need to remember to pay my app for my app, so that I can keep going and doing my meditation. For finances, I need to have a monthly check-in. For relationship, I need to prioritize my date nights, and I need to make sure I'm phoning my friends or texting them. Creativity, these are the steps I need to take to find a pottery class or, how to order stuff or things like that. And travel is I need to start looking into recruiters. I need to start doing more research. I need to update my CV. I should add this. I need to save some money for flight tickets if I'm able to go somewhere anytime soon. And then YouTube, post 2 videos, finish work, ChatGPT, things like that. And then I move on obviously to the second quarter and third quarter and fourth quarter and kind of try emulate the same way of setting up a system for me to achieve my goals. And the one thing I was also thinking is once I've finished a quarter, is to have a reflection of like what worked, what didn't work, what did I achieve, how do I feel about that. And so I have a little journal that I can write in about that, or I can, put it here on my Notion, but really to reflect on the quarter to see how the system worked and to really be proud of myself or think about what else I can work on. So that is my very simple Notion tour of my goals that have been set and systems that will help me achieve those goals. And so I'm hoping that will be helpful to you. If you haven't started setting your goals yet and setting systems to achieve your goals, that this could be something that you can copy. And it doesn't have to be on Notion. You could honestly write it in a notebook or anywhere. You need to just take a moment to think about what you want to achieve this year, set some goals, set some systems in place for you to get where you want to be and to set yourself up for success and to be happy. That's it from me this episode. Thank you for being here. Comment below what are your goals for the year, or how are you setting your goals and your systems? How are you feeling about 2025? Let me know. I'm a little bit excited about it, and I hope you are too, and I'm really hoping the best for you. You are so loved, you're so important, and you're so worthy of achieving all of your dreams. So go out there and get them, babes. Get them. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I am so grateful for your support and I love you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.